Hello.
No, you guys, as all influential people do, we've done something. We've put our hard work and effort into something for year after year after year.
Years, you guys.
Back when I was blonde and Aleena was unpregnant.
Mm-hmm. That's how long we've been working on this
and we had
project.
to keep it a secret, you guys. We had to keep it a
Well,
secret.
you know, art takes time.
Art takes time. And
we spent countless nights in the studio.
Just rehearsal after rehearsal after rehearsal.
This isn't a drill. This is not a joke.
No, this is serious.
Literally, next Monday, we have our first album.
We say first because there's probably going to be 15.
There's going to be more because we've unlocked some potential, I think. I don't know if that's weird to say that about ourselves.
No, we can lift ourselves up. 8, 9.
But yeah, we just wanted to share that with you guys because it's been in the making for so long. And it's finally ready to come out. And we want you guys to go look for it.
Yeah, hunt for it like a motherfucking treasure. And if you can't find it, ask us where to find it.
We'll put a link.
We'll put a link.
Here. Not right now because it's not out. It's coming out next Monday.
Yeah, you guys, it's coming out next Monday.
And yeah, like we made an album. That's crazy. Okay, that's it. Bye.
Bye.
I'm sure there's a Guinness World Record for
best claps.
Maybe like loudest.
Loudest. Do you think though?
I think so. I think there's Guinness is for everything.
I don't know.
I almost wore that color today, but then I thought it would be too like gray charcoal black. So I was
There's
like,
most claps in a minute.
Most claps in a minute.
Oh well, that's easy. You just put your hands together quickly.
No, but guess how many it is?
100.
1,000.
1,100.
That is impossible.
Wait, can we see a video of this? Wait, that's not a clap. This is what I don't like, is when we turn something that's not a clap into a clap. Okay, maybe it's a clap. I changed my mind. That's a clap. But he's doing a different...
It's not a clap. If I saw him doing that at an award show, I'd tell him to leave.
Like...
I wouldn't.
This is kind of like... I feel like he's about to like drop a beat.
Okay, I don't know.
That was really crazy.
I'm honestly kind of upset with that kind of clap. Like,
imagine you do something and he does that.
No, I'd be pissed.
Wait, I kind of like, maybe it's cool.
No, you know when Nicole Kidman clapped like a seal?
Hi, I'm Dolan, and I am the world's fastest clapper.
Like, I need to know some backstory on how this guy got into clapping.
On March 12th, 2022, I broke the world record for most claps in a minute.
Just like...
I feel like my brain is going to like he was practicing on himself.
With his penis?
With his penis.
100%.
Like, I can do this really fast.
Yeah.
What else can I do really fast? Maybe clap.
Like, I feel like he was like going like this.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like he's rubbing some sticks together.
Maybe it was less sexual and he was like a Boy Scout. That's still sexual. But he started a fire with sticks. Yes. With that motion.
Yeah, maybe that's a more...
So he was quick to fire.
Yeah, nice.
And he turned it into some type of profession.
I know.
You can be anything you want these days.
Look at us with different socks.
We're hip, we're cool. We know what's in.
What does yours say?
Fresh out of fucks.
Wow. That's really good with the flowers.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't even... I think maybe my mom got me these. Yeah. Which I feel like is kind of funny.
I have ones that say mother effer.
That's shocking to me. That's very inappropriate for you.
Oh my gosh. I missed you.
I missed you so much.
And everyone who isn't watching on video, Sarah has amazing nail color. It's brown. And there's nothing better than brown nails in the fall.
Thank you. I agree. Hold on. Am I like crisscross applesauce right now? Like what's going on with my wires? Do I feel
My wires felt a little different today too.
should I
No, leave it because then it hangs and then you feel the tension of the hang.
Okay, but do you think I look cool like this? Like would you say
I don't
on
think
a scale?
anyone even notices.
No, but everyone's looking at me now. So now they are like, oh my God, wires are dangling all over her.
I know.
Okay, but I'm cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Aleena, haven't seen you in so long. I wanted to just start 182 by saying, what's going on? How was your week? How was your weekend?
It was good. I self-diagnosed myself a lot.
No, we're starting bad.
With a lot of things. It's like, honestly, everything that I see online that someone has, I'm like, yeah, I have that.
How are you? Okay, so is your
that.
feed is just like, this is what I have.
It's like, yeah, or yeah.
It's WebMD TikTok.
Yeah, one was like, oh, things I just finally got diagnosed with having ADHD. Like these were things I thought were normal, and I like scrolled and there was like a list of 20 things, and I was like, oh my God, I have ADHD. And I said to my friends, and they're like, Jess was like, well, which ones of these do you identify with? Because some of these could just be, maybe you were
Human.
yeah,
things?
like everyone, and I was like, literally every single one of them.
Okay, honestly, I had to stop you because it's like you didn't send it to me, so I can't confirm.
I know, but it was a TikTok.
I still open TikTok.
I thought you weren't on it.
I'm not, but if someone sends me something, I'm not going to disrespect them
okay.
and not open it.
Okay.
I'm not a disrespectful friend.
Okay.
I'm about to jump on and check out what you're diagnosed with.
I will send it to you.
And I need to make sure you don't have ADHD.
Oh, no. I think I do.
Okay, well, welcome to the club.
How do people go about getting diagnosed? They just go to their general practitioner and they're like, this is what I do. And they're like, that's what you have.
Exactly.
So why do I need to go there?
You don't need to. You have TikTok. You're fine.
And literally like hundreds of different
What else do you have?
lipodemia.
Oh, classic. What the fuck is lipodemia?
It's like it's the way your fat cells are stored.
Seriously? Now there's a way fat cells are stored that's new called lipodemia. And what do you have to get for this? What do you have to get for lipodemia? Is it Ozempic?
You have to change your diet.
Oh, okay. So welcome to Earth.
I know, right?
You're here. You're on a diet, probably.
I know.
What's the diet change for you with Ozempic?
No.
Olympic?
Ozempic?
No.
No, I'm not on Ozempic.
No, but what's the word that you said? Lipodemiologies?
Lipodemia.
Okay, so you have ADHD, lipodemia.
And then I saw something for Ehlers-Daners, and I was like, the skin on my eyelids does.
Wait, what's Ehlers-Daners?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not a doctor, so I don't have it because like there's they can like move their skin across their face. They can like pull their joints out of I don't have literally like
You don't have an extreme case,
80% of the
you have a
symptoms.
light case.
I'm like, well, my skin does pull on my eyelids.
Okay.
Basically, someone was saying that they walked into a room and the doctor immediately could tell they had
Ehleritis.
Ehlers-Daners, Danlos, and that they could tell they got it from their parents, and like physicians can just spot you in the wild if you have it. And then everyone in the comments was like, yeah, honestly, I can tell, like I'm in this and this and I can tell right away if you have it. And I'm like,
I'm sorry.
the symptoms are,
This is probably serious.
it is, we're not laughing at it, but like you can laugh at me. And so, yeah.
I feel like you should make a TikTok and be like, today I went on TikTok and found out I have ADHD, lipodemialysis, and Crohn's.
I know. And then I just thought, like, how do I live?
I don't know. One day at a time, really.
And
So you had a really good weekend.
well, it's been causing me to listen to a lot of self-help podcasts.
Okay.
And honestly, that's great because like I need all the help that I could get.
So you went on TikTok, you found out you have 3 new diseases. Now, since you're basically very ill, now you need self-help to get yourself healthy.
Yeah, to get my mental state back on track.
Okay. I'm ready.
Yeah. And then even in that episode, they had the audacity to talk about like memory loss. And I was like, I'm here for help, okay? and the lady, the doctor was talking about how memory loss is normal, but if you have blank, blank, and blank,
if you have lipodemiolysis,
no. If you're like really forgetting, if this, like there are 3 things that, and I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to repeat it. If you do those things, then like, oh, you should ask your family if you do these things, because if you forget things this often or whatever, you should ask your family, because they're the best keepers of like, oh yeah, you do kind of forget those basic things, that maybe you have something more serious. And I'm like, I'm here for help. And now you've given me a new thing to watch out for.
So have you been going around asking your family if you're forgetful?
No, but do you notice that I may be forgetting things?
That is an insane thing coming from you. You're the least forgetful person. You're so on top of it. And you're PP. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
That's what I was also thinking is, this thing that this lady is throwing out there, it doesn't account for mom brain.
No, it doesn't account.
I am very forgetful. So, of course, when she said that, I felt targeted. I'm forgetful.
But you're not really forgetful.
I am right now.
Okay, I'm not going to discredit your forgetfulness.
So
right now.
So yeah, it just sometimes it just feels like the whole world is caving in on you, and you're like, I'm here to listen to this podcast to get help, and now I've given myself another diagnosis.
What happens if you forget things? Like what else are you diagnosed with? Do you have Alzheimer's?
It's like
early onset?
Yeah, early onset, blah blah. I'm like, I honestly didn't even get into what the disease could be.
I thought self-help was like, can I get help? It doesn't feel like you got any help.
Yeah, it's all about perspective.
Was it self-help or was it just more diagnoses?
I know. And then I had an idea for a podcast where they talk about diseases and symptoms, and each one is like that would do really well. Like they do an episode on lipodemia, and they talk about like all the symptoms that people have that can lead to lipodemia. The amount of people that would be like, I think I have this. Yeah, instead of diagnosing on the internet and Googling it, they just get fed a different disease every day on a different episode and then they can listen to it and decide if they have any of those symptoms or rule it out. I would listen to that.
I feel like by the end of the podcast series, everyone would just be dead. They'd just be like, yeah, like actually I'm dead.
I know, but then I thought, this probably wouldn't be good for society, because like you'd have to be a doctor. You'd have to be a doctor if you did the podcast. You'd have to be a doctor.
Would you have to be?
Yeah, I think you would.
But you have all these new diseases and you're no doctor.
What would it be called?
Scaring the shit out of everyone.
That's good. I can't top that. I'm not even going to try to come up with something.
Or how about you don't have this?
Or you might have this.
See, 2 different mindsets.
Because when they list out symptoms, it's an endless amount of symptoms.
Well, I know. That's why it's like being on Earth.
It's like, oh, if you're tired, you might have this.
I know.
And it's like, oh, shit. Well, I was tired yesterday. That's where my brain goes. So anyway, self-help podcast. Also, what I did notice.
Did you get any help though? Like end of like story. Like, did you receive the help you were looking for?
Yeah. It's an ongoing journey.
What's your next what's your next step for your mental health? Because right now your physical health seems to be deteriorating, but where are we with your mental state?
Mental is, it's there's peaks and valleys.
Okay.
But actually my physical state, I've been meaning to talk to you about this.
Tell me more.
I have completely if you didn't know, the last few weeks I told you guys I have completely changed my approach to food. And I told you a few weeks ago, like, I know you're laughing at me already, but
no, I'm not laughing.
Okay.
I'm in full support. Okay.
Well, Ovi, I'll tell you. I have completely overhauled my diet. I would say like 90% of the time. In about now it's like 5-6 weeks, I have not eaten fast food.
So proud of you.
I've had no soda.
Wow.
I have basically eaten every meal at home, with the exception of 3 meals.
Okay.
But they were like restaurants.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And now everything. I'm not going to say I don't eat processed food because I still do. Like, I guess yogurt is processed.
Anything in a package is processed.
Yes. So I do eat processed food, but everything that I eat, I know what the ingredients are on the back.
Yes.
So like if I get a can of tomatoes, it's just going to be tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And then the amount of that you notice when you get a can of tomatoes, it's tomatoes, sugar, citric acid, this and that. I never looked at that stuff, or I just thought that that was normal. So now everything is stuff that I can see. And in that process, I've basically cut out sugar. And the only sugar that I've been eating is maple syrup.
Love it.
So I'm not having any sugar. I'm having some enjoyments in life, but I'm not using refined sugar. Is that correct thing to say? Okay. I'm still new to this. Okay. And obviously I feel great, and people say like, oh, I changed my diet and I feel great. I'd always roll my eyes like, oh yeah, good for you. Okay. I actually feel great.
Except with all these new diagnoses.
Yes. So it's like when one door opens,
another door shuts.
Another one shuts. Anyway, I noticed this really crazy thing. So yeah. I feel good. I feel great. But I went to the toilet and I wiped and I was like, whoa, there's blood there. That's crazy. Now you're thinking, oh my gosh, her diet has messed her body up. No, it was my period, because it was around the 15th of the month, which now everyone knows that's when I get my period. And I was like, whoa. I usually get some warnings. I usually get some pimples. I usually get some cramps. I usually get some uncomfortable number 2s. That was a little TMI. Anyway, I didn't get any warning. I got literally no warning.
You got a surprise.
I got a surprise and then my flow. Okay, actually, like, I don't want to say this because.
Okay. We're already here. We're in the mid-paragraph
because
right
it's
now.
it's really gonna piss me off because of the whole heavy flow, light flow thing.
Okay. You started it.
I am now a light flow girl.
Wow.
I hardly had anything come out. I hardly even knew that I was on my PP. I was light flow.
Welcome. It's very exciting.
And I just couldn't believe it because when I did this, I did it obviously for personal reasons. There's some things going on, but I did it for that. And I just wanted to change my life. But I didn't even suspect that it was going to alter my period. Like, that's a different organ.
Well, it's your organ. It's not in someone else's body.
It basically is, though. Like, I didn't do it. It's separate.
Well, it's not really.
It's to me, it is separate. Okay. And I was like, I didn't do this for that. And now I've been blessed with the lightest flow period. And before you say like, oh, you're breastfeeding, it's probably because of that. I've had 2 or 3 periods before this that were nothing like this. This is the first one since my new diet. I basically didn't even know I had a period. And my skin, I had no pimple.
I know.
I mean, it's not perfect, but I had no big crazy cystic breakouts. And I don't know. My mind was fucking blown away because I just had no idea that was going to happen. That's not why I did this. And to have that side effect was so life-changing. And I can't stop talking about it.
Good. Tell me more. No, I'm just kidding. No, don't tell me anymore. No, keep telling me things.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank the sponsor of today's episode, ZocDoc. Remember that doctor's appointment you were supposed to make a while ago? The one that you meant to book, but you got sidetracked? kind of like me just now, and you completely forgot to book it until now. You know, an overdue annual checkup that's been 3 years in the making.
Why not book it today? ZocDoc makes it easy to find the right doctor right now, and it's all online. You'll probably be able to book an appointment before the end of this ad if you're quick and you're fast. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. With ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more.
You can even filter for doctors who take your insurance, are located nearby, are a good fit for any medical need you may have, and are highly rated by verified patients.
And once you find the right doctor, you can see their actual appointment openings, choose a time slot that works for you, and click instantly to book a visit. Appointments made through ZocDoc also happen fast, typically within 24 to 72 hours of booking. More often than not, you can even get same-day appointments. Next time I need a doctor, I'm headed to ZocDoc.
And stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/still to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That is ZocDoc.com/still, ZocDoc.com/still.
I think it's so funny because it's such simple. It's not, I don't want to say like eating well is a simple thing, but like eating simply makes you feel really well.
Yeah.
And I think I just said the same thing in reverse. Like,
when one door opens,
another closes. It's just, it's funny how like really not obvious, but like really just like bare bones things that like you like you would always talk shit on, not you, but just like the world, like, oh, like eating that way is gonna make me feel better, you know? And then you do.
Yeah.
Like working out's gonna make my mental health better. It's like, oh, it kind of does.
I know.
You know, and it's when you actually see results for yourself, and I think too, like when you become a mom, like you just you do love yourself more, and you also like need to perform as a high performing athlete every day. And so when you start to make those steps and changes and you see yourself feeling good and you see yourself like not being like bent over on your period or like not getting those zits that like hurt on your face, and you're like, wow, like I didn't even know that this was even an option.
Yeah.
And like so many people live in like the state of like uncomfortable, horrible periods and like thinking it's just normal because we're all just not taking care of ourselves. And like I feel like people could just be like, I take care of myself when I still have a bad period. Okay. That's probably true.
You think you do. Like,
I
thought I was
Exactly.
healthy. And then when
Exactly.
I actually realized how unhealthy I was like, whoa. It's the thing I'll say is like you have to have like insane strong will to do it. And you have to like, it's so much mental. Like now eating differently is not even an option. But I like a year or two ago, if I wasn't completely dedicated to it, like I haven't deviated. And
but don't you think too, like once you get on that path, it's easier? Like once you start like doing it over and over and over again, it's not like difficult forever. It's like it pays off.
Yeah.
So you want to continue.
yeah.
Like,
But I didn't even.
you had to be in the right headspace to do it, is what you're saying. Like you wouldn't have done it.
Yes, it's so easy when you're not in the right headspace to be like, I'm just going to deviate. But you have to have like insane strong will. Like the amount of times, especially like right now with the baby, it's so easy to just be like,
Yes.
I can't do
Quick.
this right now.
Quick,
I need
easy.
this. I need that. And it's just like a complete reframing of your brain. Like it's actually not an option for me to do the deviation. I have to do this.
Yeah.
I think obviously, yes, like what you're saying, you have to have some sort of like payback for it to feel worth it. And I would say obviously in the first 2 weeks, I noticed my stomach, the whole point I was like, I don't want my stomach to be messed up anymore.
Yeah.
Was part of it. And I saw that right away. And so I was like, oh, okay, this is motivation enough. And then I ate out at one restaurant and I was like, I woke myself up with a fart. One restaurant.
That's kind of funny.
I know. I was like hoping that no one else heard in the house.
Did they?
I really hope not. I really hope not. It was very embarrassing. But yeah, that was my main motivation. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, I don't want a stomach ache.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know that I was going to get all these other things. Like my skin would be better. My energy would be better. My period would be lighter. And so I guess I'm excited to see what else unfolds in my life. And that is what's causing me to seek help for my mental state, you know.
Like your physical's doing well.
My
your
physical
mental
is now doing good, and my brain needs to catch up.
Can I recommend something?
Yes.
Breathing exercises.
Oh, yeah.
Because, listen, I know that sounds lame as shit. I can hear myself, okay? But as someone who was in a very dark, deep, weak mental state, obviously working out helps, eating healthy helps, getting rest helps. But I have been consistent with my breathing when I wake up and when I go to sleep. And it is like a mental health game changer for me. I did it before I came in here because I was like, I need a fucking boost. And like, if you stay with it, it's like the same as eating healthy to me. It's like, I stay with it. It's 10 minutes. You can do 10 minutes. You can do 10 minutes. Because it's hard to keep that pattern going. And it's like, now I have to do it.
Can you do a minute with me at the end? I don't even know what it entails.
Yeah, I'll send you my YouTubes.
But like, I need to watch something.
Yeah, you have to do it. You have to. It's like guided. It's like a meditation. Like you have somebody guide you. Like, have you ever done the Calm app?
No.
Okay.
Can you guide me?
No. I have a fucking shaman. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
It's a YouTube guy.
Okay.
But it's just like, it's the same thing to where it's like, nothing matters more to me than feeling good mentally and physically. Like nothing matters more. So it's like, okay, if that's the case, what kind of work am I going to put into it?
Don't you think it's so funny how unimportant that was in our 20s?
Yeah, it actually makes me sad. But what I realized too is like, I saw my parents doing breath work every single day. And I was like, fuck, like they seem to be like doing really well. They seem to be like, that really helps them. And it's so interesting to me, just that natural progression of like, well, my parents are doing it, so I'm going to do it. And like, it just like reinforced so much that like your children do what they see you do, not what they see you say. And we say that all the time. It's like, you're having these habits now that your son gets to see you eat healthy, that he gets to easily bring that into his life. That's not going to be hard for him because like, that's what he sees. You know, like it wasn't hard for me to choose to kind of like eat healthy or know certain things because of my parents. But like,
yeah,
now
he
they
doesn't
did
have
this.
To unlearn something.
He doesn't have to unlearn something. Now it's like when I see them doing this breath work, now I'm like, okay, like I have to add this in. Like, and that's kind of hard for me because I'm doing it as an adult. It's harder to make changes when you're kind of like stuck in your ways, or like when you think something looks silly, or like when you like, that's not going to help. Like breath work, that's not going to help. You know, because you kind of like your body gets, I feel like your body kind of gets set in a certain way, and you just think that's how you're supposed to feel. You just think this is like your normal program setting. Like, I'm just kind of tired in the morning. Like, I'm just kind of low energy. Like, I just kind of am depressed. And it's like, that's just the way I'm going to feel. And so many, and like the same, I could be the same with me and drinking. Like, I'm just kind of lackadaisical, you know? It's just like, the more you add, like you're starting this journey of like wanting, the more things you add, it's like, holy shit, like there's this whole world of like feeling and being healthy that you get to like be a part of and join.
I know.
So anyways, I'm really on board. And I was like sitting in my car doing breath book, and I was like, I hope nobody sees me. Because how embarrassing.
Oh no. Yes, no. I will do it.
Okay. I was going to send it to you and my sister, but I was like, these fuckers are never going to do it. They're going to be like, I have no time. I don't have 10 minutes. Because like, that was my thing. I was like, you want me to have 10 minutes? I'm like, huh? Are you kidding me? I need to like piss and chat. I'm like, hey. So it's like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But if you find yourself having 10 minutes, which would be shocking.
Yeah.
You should try it.
Okay. Well, thank you for the tip.
You're welcome. Well, so I'm glad I got an update.
Do you think it was everything you hoped for?
Yeah, you know, it was really on par with I feel who you are as a person. You know, like more diagnoses.
You leave me for a week and that's what happened.
I know.
How are you?
I'm good. You know, like when you're like not really that good. No.
So you just say it over and over to like.
Yes, but that's like a part of it too. It's like when you walk into a room, it's like you can either bring the energy up or bring it down. Like, right?
I will say right now, you bring it up.
Okay, thank you. Because like,
unless you're stressed.
No,
I haven't been stressed in a long time.
Yeah, I'm fucking stress free, baby.
I don't even know. Like,
I just think like my example is like the same thing as always. Like, I feel like I could walk into this room and discuss how tired I am. I could discuss what time I woke up. I could discuss what activities I've done today to get to this point. But like, what does that do to the energy in the room?
Well, now you make me feel bad for the energy that I just brought to the room.
No. I already made you feel bad for weeks and weeks about being tired. So like, this isn't a new thing. I just mean like, I can sense a room. You know, like when people come into a room, it's like when we're with our husbands and they're in bad fucking moods. It's like when they come into a room and they're tired. It's like, I get it. You're fucking tired.
Yeah.
But you're in the room with all of us now. So pep up, motherfucker.
I feel like you're talking to me.
No. It's just like, it was the same. It was the same thing. It's like I left way.
Yeah.
And like, that's uncomfortable for me. It's like leaving, like I told you last week, it's like, okay, let's go to this thing. But you're requesting that I chop off the lower half of my body and just join you with my top half. Like, okay, like I'll go, but like now I can't walk. So this is going to be really fun. And it's like, I felt like I just tried, like I told you, like,
do you feel like you did well?
I did. Cause I tried to not even say to Corbin, like, I miss it. Cause like, what's that going to do? Like, I feel like I've like tried to learn like number one, I can't state this enough. What you say matters in a room, to each other, me to Corbin, me to you, to your friends, to your parents. And not just like what you say, but like how you're presenting yourself too. Like, it's like, I just don't want to like exist in this place of like, I want to be somewhere else. I'm anxious. I'm uncomfortable. Like everyone knows it's hard to leave your baby. How many times am I going to say it? Like, okay, you miss your child? Cool. Like what does that do to the room? Like, not that it doesn't exist for me, but it's just like, how am I participating here? Like, I want to participate in a way that's like, I leave the weekend and like, it was so nice to see everyone. And like, I got my fill of being with my brothers and sister-in-laws where we could just sit down and have a meal together. Like, I just didn't want to have that kind of like mentality of like, I want everyone here to know that I'm maybe having a hard time or I'm maybe missing my child. Like they fucking know. They don't need me to say it. Like, you know what happened this entire morning? Like, I don't need to say it. You know, like you came and brought me a whole lunch on my way home. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't need to, I want to make the room a better place. Like I want to have a fun conversation. Like I don't want to sit here and be like, God, it feels nice to have my legs back. You know, like because, you know, it's just like.
So what self-help podcasts have you been listening to?
My inner thoughts.
Because you're doing really well.
You know, I got off TikTok. I got off Instagram.
Okay.
So I can.
Step 1, step 2, Aleena.
I'm doing my breath work.
I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you, Aleena. Like, I think it's nice to be around happy people. You know, we always want to be around happy people.
Yeah.
And I think I like spent a long time.
I feel like you're like unlocking new layers to yourself.
Oh my God. Literally, Aleena, I am locking. I told you.
Unlocking.
Unlock.
Don't lock them.
Everything's open. Like I've been reborn. I'm a new person now and I'm learning new things about myself every day.
I know. I always tell you feel like my older sister.
That's because I am older.
You are. And I feel like I'm like, every time I'm like, oh, I learned so much from you.
Well, I think too, it's like, you know, I experienced what you're experiencing like a year ago, so I can see what was happening then for me and I could see what happens on the other side.
Yeah. And
like when I was in your position, I didn't have a visual of the other side, you know? So like a lot of the things felt overwhelming and daunting to me of like, again, like this is like what forever feels like now. Like, am I always going to be like this? Like there's just a lot of scary things that were happening that you just like can't process or like share. And so like, I think it's nice to just like be around people that have been like, I totally see what you're going on. Like it's so hard. And like, but like when you dig in, more good comes out of it. Like don't back off those uncomfortable feelings. Like don't back off how hard it is because like that's where the growth comes from. Like, and I feel like a lot of the times, like when I was seeking help from other moms, the answer I got was like, back off. Like, not back off from them, but like almost retreat and don't do that as like your full-time job. Like almost like the response was like, you're not going to feel normal if you continue just being a stay-at-home mom.
Whoa.
And so like, I kind of just felt like there was no one to communicate with or like, when was it going to be okay for me? Like, when was I going to feel okay? And the answer was like, basically never. And that was kind of just like, okay.
I also feel like no one, and not to tangent too much on this, I could talk about this for an hour, but no one talks about like I feel like more people are talking about how hard postpartum is, but I just feel like all I see is everyone just like crushing it at being a mom.
Yeah.
And no one talks about how all the hard moments.
Yeah.
And I don't see that.
Yeah.
Even online, but like I want to hear more from people when things go bad.
Right.
Like, so I don't feel so crazy when
Yeah.
I do something bad.
Yeah. You always see the highlight reel, so it's kind of like just like exhausting of just like, man, I haven't had a highlight in weeks, and like it looks like these ones are having one after the next.
I know.
It's just like a lot.
Yeah. And like, is anyone doing poorly?
Raise your hand if you're depressed. No, I know. My sister-in-law said that to me. She's like, I didn't really know you were struggling so much. And I was like, well, that's because there's like a lot of like shame around saying you're struggling. Not even shame, but like almost like embarrassment. And like, I mean, I told her like before I even had a baby, like I remember being like, embarrassing, you felt like depressed after your baby. Like, that's not gonna happen to me. Peace. That's so like lame of you. And honestly, what I'm realizing so fucking much. I'm just like learning so much about my nervous system and about like how I process emotions and like when emotions come up, and like you just learn. It's so fucking funny. Like parents are always like, you learn so much from your child, and it's like you just do. Like you learn how to be so much better because of them. And you're just like, again, it's like you're just constantly looking into the mirror of like, how can I be better? How can I do better? And like that struggle is like no one does that in their daily life. I never did. I never looked in the mirror before I had a child. I never was presented with like flaws of mine. I was like, I'm fucking perfect. Not really, but kinda.
Yeah.
Like I never had to change. I never had to have growth. And I'm not saying that like people who don't have babies don't have that growth. I'm just saying it's a real experience when you are constantly presented with ways that you can be better and ways that you can change. Like you don't do that in a regular 9-to-5 job. I mean, like, yeah, you want to get better at your job, but it's not the same as like you as a person.
Yeah.
Like you can get better at your job, you can get better at with skills, but now it's like, how do I get better as a person? Like where are my tools coming from with this? Like, how do I do it?
It's such a high pressure situation too.
Because you're doing it
Like
while you're being a mom.
Yeah.
You're like, I actually need to be better right now.
Yeah.
Not like but
I can't like journal this and come back to it
To
in
it.
6 months. Like
No.
I need to fix it now.
I'm on the fly.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously now I'm perfect and you have 3 new issues, but you're about to be perfect in a year from now.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to, share my little health journey because it could help someone else. If you're on the fence about maybe making a change, yeah, it really it just really opened my world up.
Yeah. It's like you can feel better. Like you can be happier. And sometimes you feel like you can't. And like this is just your status quo and it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
So should we talk about something funny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to go? Do you have something funny? I have funny things, but
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how funny it is. I just have like, I was kind of giggling to myself the other day. This is just kind of a passing thing. Like, I buy a lot of things off Amazon. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Okay.
It's my like main frame of where I go.
Yeah.
And I've just been noticing, like, as we all do, everything that is stamped with made in China, And I was just like, this is such a humble brag by China. Like, this is so, like, they have made in China basically on everything we own here. And it's just like, they're always on my mind now. I'm always thinking about China because of made in China. I'm like, this is what they wanted me to do. And I was just curious, like, is everything you own made in China?
No.
Do you think
there's-
about made in China?
I see a lot that's like made in Bangladesh, made in India.
Okay, wow. So you're seeing a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Really? Where are you purchasing? Is it Amazon?
A lot of clothes.
Okay, well, I haven't got to clothes yet.
Look at your tag of your shirt on the left side, maybe. See where it was made.
This says China.
Oh, they made it black. It's like really hard to see with really dark gray.
It doesn't say where it was made.
No way.
Hold on. Well, there is Chinese on it. I think it's just the instructions for how to wash. It's the instructions for how to wash in every language. Yeah.
Okay.
Cotton, baby. Nope. Come on, man. Yep. It's just telling me it's
made
cotton.
in USA.
Honestly, I just feel like it's such a brag to be like, you know what? This was made in China.
What I think is interesting is who decided like that they needed to put the country
exactly
on the tag, or on like when it's plastic and it's it's like embossed
it's
on
like a
it.
Stamp, yes.
And you're like,
why did you need to add that? Because it's a brag. They want to be like, we made this in China.
I know, but
They
who
want everyone to
decided
know.
like this product needs to have our stamp?
Ovi,
on it?
can you check when made in China was invented?
Yeah.
That's so funny. What's your guess?
Made in China was invented in, I'm going to guess, the 80s. 70s.
The 80s?
70s.
No, I feel like it had to be like the 1800s.
No way it was invented in the 1800s. There was no Amazon in the 1800s.
I think
Made in China in the 19th
Can you read
century.
it?
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Made in, required 1919. Okay. Oh, wait.
It says 1894.
Okay. Evolution of the phrase initially. Oh, the single word China.
yeah, 1919 is when they added made in.
Okay, 1919 was made in. But before they just printed China.
Who decided it?
It was a law, a tariff.
It started with the tariff. Oops, sorry. With the Tariff Act, or I think multiple tariff acts.
So the US required
law
it?
mandated that imported goods be marked with their country of origin.
Okay, so we just had
So the US was like, we want everyone else to brag.
They probably wanted it for like, so people
Tracking?
knew, I guess.
I don't know. So it wasn't
Funny,
made
like,
to
the
brag.
US being like, you need to put it, and China's like, okay,
Fine.
everything that you have in the country will say our name on it. You asked for it.
I wish I could get more specific with China, like made in Shanghai. I would like to know really where in China.
I know.
Because China's a big place. They're just saying China?
I know.
I don't know. Basically, everything I own, it feels like it's made in China. So my house is basically made in China.
No.
Well, you never know. The wood could be made in China.
No, it's probably redwood, and it's from the redwoods in California.
We don't know that because I'm going to check the wood. And if it says made in China,
I'm gonna tear the house down. I think that is I think that's funny.
but you know, like people do brag like when it's like made in the US. You know, they're like, oh, like, but this was made in the US. So we're bragging about it too. So China obviously
It's
wants
just
it.
funny. It's like, I'm sorry, but anyone can make anything in any country now. Like, okay.
So you're saying
These chips were made in China. Okay, well,
we'll do it here.
we can make the chips in Germany.
Can we? Do they have chip factories? I don't know, German chips.
I'm sure they do.
I don't know why it's making me giggle that anytime I see anything made in China, I'm like, okay, China. Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, anyways, check everything you own.
Yeah,
See how much you have made in China.
I will. And see what other countries you have.
Okay.
See what other countries you have. Okay. Well, I have a question. When you see trash trucks,
Okay.
you know, does it trip you out when you see more than one? Because I was driving the other day and I saw one on my street, and then I turned the corner and I saw another one, and I was like, I thought there was only one.
Don't you have different colored trash cans?
I know there's different ones for different kinds of trash cans. Yes.
Okay.
But like, I think mentally you just assume like, oh, it's this one trash truck for this whole area. It's going around. And like, I turned 4 corners and there was like 3 trash trucks. And I was like, oh my God. You just assume there's like the one trash truck. No?
I mean,
have you thought about it?
I would think more like that when it came to my mailman. Like if I saw a mailman on my street and then I turned the corner and there was another mailman, I'd be like, what the fuck?
I've seen that.
No, that would confuse the shit out of me because there is only one mailman.
Yeah. When I go down into a different area, I'm like, that's not
Excuse
my
me.
mailman.
Yeah. But trash, I mean, we're just a heaping pile of turd. Like
But at
there's
least
got to
with
be a lot of people cleaning us up.
At least with a mailman, you could tell they're different right away because it's a person. But with a truck, it's hard to see in the truck. So the physical truck just looks like all the other trucks. They're not. It's not even like one's purple and one's blue and one's green and one's yellow. And it's like, oh, this week I'm on the orange truck. Like they all look exactly the same.
So what you feel is like you've entered into like a different dimension and like there's just too many. And like all of a sudden you're like, wait, they must have done like a
how many of them are there?
Millions.
I mean, I know there's millions, but like when they're coming to a zip code, they don't just send one out for the day.
No, not in my hood.
That is crazy to me. That alters my whole idea of the trash trucks. You know, like, what do you mean this side of the street has one and then over there there's another one and then like, I thought it was the same one going around house to house. It's kind of like there being multiple Santa Clauses. Like,
don't bring Santa into this.
Like, imagine if.
Wait, this does exactly happen with Santas. Like what you're about to describe.
Wait, what?
There's like one Santa at this mall. There's like another Santa at this.
I'm not talking about Santa malls. I'm talking about Santas on the sleigh.
Well, there's only one Santa on the sleigh.
Exactly. It's
but you can't. No,
that's a crazy metaphor.
That is
no, because you're saying like that. Now we can go straight to Jesus if we want. We can bring trash to Jesus. There's only one Jesus. There's only one Santa. There's only one Easter bunny. There's only one. Who else we got? Moses, Noah, the trash men. Just because they have the same car. Just because
listen.
No,
Linda, listen. Okay. Sorry, Ovi. What were you going to say?
Well, it's like you're saying that there's only one doctor. Like it's like there's other doctors.
Yes,
they're specialists.
But we know that there's multiple hospitals,
and we know there's multiple trash people.
We don't. Like
we do.
Well, yeah. But like, if your trash day is like Wednesday, okay, and it's like the trash guys come on Wednesday or trash women. Sorry.
Us women want to be really included in the trash.
They come on Wednesdays. You assume it's the truck that's coming to your house is going to everyone in that neighborhood. And I just think it's really like confusing and just threw me for a loop.
What's crazy?
That there's multiple. And the reason why it's like Santa is because you know that on the 24th, Santa is going to go with his sleigh and he's going to drop off gifts. That's the day, you know. And you know he's going to go to every single house, okay? And when you watch the trash man come pick up your trash, you're like, he's about to go to every house in the neighborhood.
I think the issue is now we're relating the trash men to Santa. I don't believe they deserve that respect. Because Santa's magical. He has the ability
but it's the same
get to
like
every house.
Like if you discovered that Santa cheated the system and Santa is going around on the 24th in the OC. He has a version of Santa in the OC, and then he has a version of Santa in LA, and then he has a version of Santa in San Jose. That would be like, what do you mean? There's only one Santa.
Okay, I see what you're saying here, but like, I don't understand the physical capability of one trash man getting to everyone in LA every single week.
No, in your neighborhood. I'm not talking about every single neighborhood on every day. I know it's not just one. I know there's hundreds of trash trucks. Okay, I know there's hundreds. But when one is coming on a Wednesday in your neighborhood, it should just be the one.
I guess
in my head.
Confused because every trash man has their own color bin. So obviously
But their trucks don't change.
But in my neighborhood, I know I'm about to get 3 trash men. I'm going to get 3. And if I don't, then I'm going to say, what the fuck?
I do.
Recycle man. You're picking
know.
up my trash. Now I think there's a whole recycle conspiracy. So now I'm going down a fucking rabbit hole. Oh, you got trash and recycle? Why am I fucking recycling? Okay, there better be 3. Because if there's not 3, I'm calling my city. And
They don't look different. But yes, I do.
They look slightly different sometimes.
Nope. They're the same. They're green. They're all green.
Well, mine's not green. Mine's blue.
Oh, yours is blue.
Mine's blue. Mine's blue.
We have one on my street and they come and just get the dumpsters.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
because you have dumpsters.
But like I have a trash can. So it just depends on.
I want to clarify. I know that there's different ones for
Each bin.
color
But
bin.
what you're saying is they should differentiate.
But like, yes. What I'm saying is, one, make them different colors coordinated to the color of your trash cans. That would be great. So then I know when I see you.
But what if they don't do that because there is a big conspiracy and recycle is actually being picked up by trash? So the trash community doesn't want us to know that recycling and composting is bullshit. Like, what if there's a bigger top dog in the trash and he's like, okay, we can't differentiate because what if we need to pick up trash and recycle on the same day? People are going to get all in fucking tizzy.
They're tricking us.
They're tricking us.
The guy who's coming to pick up the blues is like, I got to cover for so-and-so shift. I got to go pick up the regular trash bins too.
Exactly.
If I keep in the same car. I'm sorry, I'm behind him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes. New conspiracy theory. Basically, recycle is actually going to the dump and we can't recycle anything.
And maybe they have different ones out there, so we just don't know.
Well,
basically what you're saying. You know when something hits you later?
No, yeah, I do. And I know, like, you know, when you're thinking about something and you're like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then you come here and you're like, oh, I see, like maybe they have more trash cans. Oh yeah, Santa. Okay. Oh yeah, okay.
I didn't even like come up with Santa until right now in this very moment, because I was trying to convey the feeling of like being tricked, of like, how many of there are you? Like, I assumed when I saw you all over the streets that you were the same one.
Well, imagine
for that color trash can. I will clarify.
Yeah,
because like I know there's like, because like 3 roll down the street.
Yeah,
and I know they're all different, but like, how many cans? How many are there for 2 street radius? Like, is it like you get 2 streets, you get 2 streets? It's like, how are they dividing up these streets?
I don't know. They map it out in some mechanical, mathematical way that makes sense to the trash community that we just aren't even privy to.
Do we even have the same person picking up your trash every week?
Maybe not. Maybe
I can't see in there.
I can kind of see because I'm a little bit elevated. And I'll take note.
Okay.
I'll take note.
Okay.
I'll look into it to make sure there is no
anyone
conspiracy.
listening
is a trash person
in this, you know, I would love to hear from you.
And maybe what you saw was like a trashman outage. Like maybe there's a trashman strike. And like something.
What I see is a surplus.
No, but this is what I'm saying.
Too many trucks.
This is what I'm saying. There was a trash man strike. They had to go out into the motherfucking community and pick up random people. They aren't even trash people. They got all fucked up, went on the wrong goddamn route, and now we're picking up things left and right that had nothing to do with them. And then the real trash man was like, get out of my section. This is fucking my section. So what you saw was like a trash man brawl. I'm just saying, it's possible.
A cover up.
A cover up. Because maybe we don't know about a trash man strike that's occurring.
Yeah, I just feel like anyone could roll down that street and I wouldn't know the difference.
That's okay.
I know.
You're like, I want my fucking trash man.
I want
him
my trash man
week.
to be Santa.
He is if you believe. Because that's all Santa is belief.
I know.
So
You're right. You know what? It's
my God.
I know. You know
we
what?
have to leave.
I don't understand the timer. Is it counting down or is it seconds?
No, it's going up.
Oh, it's seconds on the right.
Yes.
I've been looking at the numbers thinking like, man, they keep changing. Like it said 17 and now I look over. I'm not all here. Okay. I'm
That
maybe I need to see a doctor.
I'm being very forgetful right now. Early onset.
Yeah.
We're going to early onset and go to the bonus.
Yes.
So if you feel like you have something wrong with you, come to the bonus and we'll self-diagnose you as well.
Yeah, we will.
Write it in the comments. We'll look at it. We won't get a doctor. We'll do it ourselves.
Yes.
Because we have the tools, we have the information, and we will find your illness together.
Thanks, Sarah. Okay, we'll see you in the bonus.
Okay, bye.
Bye. You can watch this episode and every episode ad-free all on
tmgstudios.tv or patreon.com/AWSF.
This week on the bonus. How do I cleanse my mind?
Be a boy. 8, 9. Like, let's just like start doing it.
What are we going to do with our hands?
This is fucking urgent. This is fucking life or death. I need you to see that caterpillar. Never mind gives me full body chills. Oh, you gonna say something? Never mind.